Good afternoon and welcome back to Young Sportsplex. My name is Alex Vandenhack, joined alongside me, MJ Graham. We're here for the finale of the Knights season. They'll be taking on the Redeemer Royals here today. And we'll take a look at what happened last Wednesday against the Mountaineers. It was senior night. We honored 10 different seniors, including the starting keeper for today, Noah DiMaurizio. And it was kind of not much going on in that first 30 minutes outside of that shot. A missile. And Oldion's had a chance here, looking for goal number 6 on the season. And going the other way and turned over as that one shot wide. It's given away and picked up by Oldion's. And Oldion's would bury number 6 on his season, giving Niagara the lead. Though that wouldn't last very long at all. Just over about a minute later, the equalizer coming as he would celebrate with his bench. The sideline, I should say, a nod to Tony Hendricks as the equalizer would be here just a minute later. And Mohawk with a bit of gamesmanship, mocking Oldion's celebration as Mohawk would finish their season last Wednesday. Ewan Isaac with a good challenge to keep it at 1-1 and some good passing. Needed one more good pass to get to Oldion's, and a chance for him to unbreak the tie and get goal number 7 on his season. He can't. There's a look at the bench. There's a look at the bench of the Niagara Knights. A much different lineup here today. A lot of regulars not in the lineup, as this game, to be quite blunt, does not matter for both teams. Niagara already locking up the 5th seed, win or loss, and Lambton will not be making the postseason this season. So some seniors getting the nod here today, like Noah Vogel and Garrett Oldion's their last dance here at Young Sportsplex. And no Tony Hendricks, no Jacob Lambert, no Juan Plata, no Kyle Hannon, and no Patty Ewan Isaac for the Knights here today as they look to get one last win before heading into the postseason.
A lot of fresh faces today.
Kyle Giovanni, one of the fresh faces in year 2, making his first appearance, has been a really good teammate. Nothing but great things said about Kyle Giovanni, and he gets his first start here in maybe his only appearance for the Knights as we're underway from Young Sportsplex. Bogasat to throw this one in off the foot of Vogel.
Hold on deck.
Even though this game doesn't matter for the purposes of the playoff, if you're the Knights, you want to finish this season strong.
Absolutely, and a chance for some guys who haven't really played to end their season on a high, as this one centered looking for Nikowski, maybe his last game in the OCAA. As Kylie Lampman was attempting for that ball. Header there for Nikowski, trying to unbreak this tie. He can't convert.
Knights starting this one strong. On the attack.
That one knocked down there by Alton Ibrahimi. His second year with the Knights. Had a hiatus last season, but he's back with the club this year. Wearing number 14. Usually worn by Matthew Vetticino, but not in the lineup here today. Not dressing, I should say. The only player who's been a consistent starter, and that isn't a senior in the lineup today, LeBron Owusu and Matthew Bogasat. Here's KG. In a fight for it there is a handful of white sweaters. Has to be played there by Wary.
Just wide, just hit it wide, Alex. Yes. Stay with them, stay with them. No cross, Alex. You. Good run, bro.
Shot attempt went a little bit wide, and Noah DiMaurizio making his first appearance of the season for the Knights. He's dealt with some injuries at points this year, and good to see him in the net.
Yes, look wide, look wide.
Leon's on that far side. His final game here at Young Sportsplex. Parts of 6 seasons here in the OCAA. Shot attempt there and wide by Alton Ibrahimi.
Just a couple of minutes in, and the Knights have already had a few good attempts on net.
Obviously, the Knights want to build momentum into Wednesday's road postseason game, but the number one priority is to get out of here with a good bill of health. You want all hands on deck for Wednesday.
Health and momentum are the top two Christmas wishes.
Cross for Oleons, who set his career high in goals last game with 6. Maith to take this goal kick.
Corner. Simon, class.
Lions still looking for their first offensive push.
Nikowski taken down behind the play, no call. As it was looking for Garrett, it'll be out of play.
A lot of contact there.
A lot of contact is right. Kyle Giovanni getting taken down. KG looking to center for Nikowski. Nice move there from Nuke. He'll shoot that one wide. Here's Owusu. Nikowski looking for Oldions, can't complete that pass. And cleared out by Arenas.
Appreciate the block. Everyone on a man. Gio, 5. 18, 14, 19. Have two.
Nikowski, a chance there for Vogel off the end of his toe. Didn't quite get enough on that one. Vogel been a part of this Knights program for 4 years now.
Seasoned veteran.
Here's Bogasat trying to center, and it's picked up by the keeper Maith. Bogasat, a second-year player from St. Catharines.
19. Good, Eric. Can't believe I just got a fucking foul there. That's pretty bad. I know, I was going to throw it to Cohen, and it just didn't go to Cohen. When you shit. Switch off the tour. Yeah, no.
Oleons to throw this one in. KG had it in the box, but couldn't get a great kick on that. And Lambton's been able to take Niagara's offense out of this game for the most part early on. Emo having to go get that ball. And Owusu will defer for Bogasat. KG centering and taken down. And no call. Up for Vogel, the captain.
Knight's offense really controlling the game so far.
Maurice and Alainen in a foot race. As Alainen stumbles, trying to get around Maurice, he gets taken down. Mancioli can't believe that call. Here's Ibrahimi. He'll defer for Oldians.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Eric, go. Simon, you're playing them on side, bro. Over.
Centering attempt by Oldians.
Lungi, turn.
And it'll get booted to Vancioli.
It's you, bro, it's you, just out.
That's Oleon. Oleon who gets taken down. It'll be a corner. We're going to throw in for the Lions. It'll be Mullins.
Away.
Ibrahimi skying this one. It'll stay inside Lions possession. As Lambton gets their first real time in Knights territory, as Bogaset gives this one away.
Away, man, on. Good. Up now, up.
As Oldians and Wary get into a collision, it'll be called. Wary 6'3" from Kamoko, Ontario.
Looked like Oldians got a hip check before the ball was even close to them.
Oldians, year 6, technically year 5 in the OCAA. Nikowski. Nikowski thought about shooting. He'll defer for Bogaset. Bogaset centering it across. As Bogaset will shoot off the post and in. It's Matt Bogaset. As he's fired up. And the Knights lead by 1. Matt Bogaset been a solid contributor to this Knights team all season long. Off the post and in. And good to see him get on the score sheet.
One of the Lions went down hard there.
Have a look at that collision as Mullins gets knocked down. Seems to be okay. It'll be a free kick for the Lions. Free kick, and it's knocked down quickly up for Figs. Here's Figueroa. He'll get shoved down to the ground. That's going to get called, and it's going to be a well-deserved yellow card. I'll go against Musa.
Give me four.
We'll take a look at what happened as he just gets shoved right down to the ground. And that'll be a yellow on Musa.
Get in there. We don't need two people on the ball. Smart. Pick up. 4. We need people back here. Let's go.
That goal from Bogusat is his first out of his 2 seasons here at NC.
We got one more. Connor, right. Connor, right.
This Lions team's probably a little frustrated with their season.
Keep moving. Hold.
As Ibrahimi will take the free kick. It's blocked out of that group of Lions jerseys.
One might even say a pride of Lions. Lions looking to equalize.
Off the head of O'Neill and sent out from Bogusat. Wusu able to get his head on that ball as it sprung up for Oleans. Oleans looking for goal number 7 on his season. Oleans right into the chest of Marshall Maith.
Maith losing the ball there for a second.
But able to cover it up. And he'll boot it near midfield. Maurice and Owusu not on the same page. It'll be a throw-in for Vanchioli.
I got it this time, boys. Got it.
Even in
Nothing, Bogey, nothing.
a meaningless game for both sides, certainly the competitiveness
Go, Big, go.
still in the game for both teams.
No cross. Away, it's gotta be
Good
away,
effort
Alex.
there from Alton Ibrahimi. As Oleans nearly got that ball as he wanted it. Some frustration there from Garrett.
Think we have a substitution?
You are right about that. As Will Mitchell will check into the game, and the low scorer Bogusat will have a seat. KG looking for Figs. Here's Figs. Figueroa. Not going anywhere. As it'll get picked up by Lambton. Owusu and Lambton on the same page. As on Ian, defended by Owusu. Kowski looking for Garrett out of his reach.
What you want, Nike? Oh my God. You want? No. What I'm saying, Simon, your shoulder. Look. Don't just keep looking at the ball.
Some Lions making their way into the game.
Robert Hoster back into the game for Lambton, and into the game for the Knights is Alex Gonzalez. Nikowski centering and picked up there by Mate.
Wait, Simon.
Knights bench active.
The Knights today with no Hayden Ostadio, no Patio and Isaac, Jacob Lambert, Kyle Hannon, Juan Plata, Coach DeCellis resting. Hendricks and Astadio both with 2 yellow cards on the season. Made the mistake. Nikowski looking for KG, but Stevens will clear the ball. It'll be Vogel to throw this one in quickly, looking for Nikowski.
Nice trying to land goal number 2.
Niagara looking to end their season on a high in a game that has no meaning on the standings, as there's a collision there with David Figueroa.
If they can get to half of the girls' team output from the previous game, I think they'll be mighty happy with that.
The girls with 7 goals on the Lions in their last game, as Ibrahimi will take this corner. Ibrahimi looked to be blocked by a Lion, as Hoster not on the same page. That's centered, picked up by Maith. A lot of traffic so far from Maith in this first half, almost approaching the 30-minute mark. Vogel and Figueroa will have a seat. Gonzalez and DeWard checking in for the Knights.
Up, on it, on it. Go quickly.
Mikowski from long range. Nearly scoring. We've seen that a couple times this year, MJ, where Nikowski's taken those long range shots and he's capitalized with goals. We saw that, I believe, against Sheridan at home.
I didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I'm like, what's he thinking?
We also saw a successful long-range shot during the women's game earlier on from Morozko.
Owusu with the header attempt, looking for his first goal of the season. Bogasat got his first earlier on in this one.
Lions making a substitution.
KG will slow things down, leaving it for Maurice. Wusu to clear. It's picked up at near midfield by Wary. Offside called.
Knights coach delivering some instructions.
Coach Frank not a fan of what happened there. As mentioned, we'll leave it back for Owusu. Nice ball there from Alex Maurice. Looking for Nikowski. He'll shoot and score.
Number 2.
Matt Nikowski gets the second goal of the game here for the Knights, as he'll help up Arenas.
Take a look at this one.
What a ball from Alex Maurice. And Alex Gonzalez, a couple of Alexes getting involved on the action, will get his first assist of the season, as the Knights continue to build momentum. And Nikowski will have a seat after scoring. It'll be Juan Pablo Chavez who will come into the game. Mini Juan, as the team calls him. Juan Pablo, 5'7" from St. Catharines. It's going to go the other way with Alnayan, whose speed has really been on display here. He'll put it up and picked up by Noah Demo. Parts of 3 seasons here with the Knights.
Man on. Switch. You gotta settle. You got time, guys.
Max will give it over for Garrett. Garrett looking for KG, but out of his reach, and picked up by the keeper, Maith. At the 35-minute mark of this first half, not tons of chances for the Knights, but the ones that they've had, they've capitalized on.
If they can keep this up, they will finish this season strong.
15. Good run, KG. Good run.
We said earlier that if the Knights got halfway to the women's team output from the previous game, they'd be happy. Well, they're halfway there.
Niagara putting a 4 spot up on this Lions team in September. Owusu gets taken down, no call. Seems to be okay. Here's Brawny. KG for Garrett. Garrett will shoot, and it's stopped by Marshall Maith, second year from London, Ontario. Maurice will throw in here for DeWard. Pardon me. Ibrahimi. He'll get taken down. Ibrahimi wanted a card on Musa. Won't get it. Officials saying the shoelace getting clipped by Musa, so it'll be a free kick and not a card. But glad to see that Halton's okay. That was a big collision. Or a big fall, I should say.
Done, Khaled. Eric, go, Eric, go, Eric, go.
Chavez will shoot. Looking to pick the corner. He shoots that one wide as the Lions will make a substitution. It'll be Souch having a seat. For Valcione. As we approach the 40th minute, 2-0 for the Knights. Has a big collision there between DeWard and Mertula. Seems both are okay. As Mitchell will make the play here, one of the 10 seniors honored last Wednesday.
Knights in the driver's seats for this half so far.
Absolutely. The Lions really haven't been able to get much going, if anything, offensively. Here's Oldians.
No foul, no foul. Go, Natty. And again. In there. Good.
And there's a chance the other way as Owusu will take down Oldian. As Owusu's going to get...
Yellow carded.
Actually, it won't be Owusu. We'll take a look at what happened.
Looked like there was a little bit of clutching on the part of Owusu.
Mark up, not in the wall.
So it'll be a free kick for McMenamin.
In the wall, I want you in the wall.
10 yards this way, man. 10 yards. 10 yards. You want 4 or 5? Emo, my bad. 10 yards every direction, guys. 10 yards every direction.
As the Knights will build a wall of about 5 white jerseys.
On the whistle, boys.
Like, there's nobody. He facing the goal.
The Lions wanted a penalty kick. They won't get it. Shot blocked in that wall and cleared by Marinas. As Gonzalez right in the thick of it. Offside called as we approach the 43rd minute of this first half.
Knight's doing a great job of escaping what could have been a bad situation.
Demo will give it across for Marinas. Noah Demo hasn't been tested all that much in his season debut. As Lambton gets taken down, no call. It'll be Mitchell up for Oldeyans. You saw those two connect in the game against Fanshawe. Oldeyans got his second of 3 goals. As the captain Vogel will check in for the Knights. For DeWard. And it'll be Hoster into the game for the Lions. Oldeyans stumbling there. As Lambton gives, we're gonna get a yellow. As it looked like Oldayan was upset.
Looked like there was a bit of contact between the two of them.
Yeah. Ibrahimi, that is. Gave him a bit of a hug.
Good match, good.
And it seems like cooler heads will prevail as we get into stoppage time.
I would imagine, given the Lions' record for the season, they're probably a little frustrated.
Vogel trying to find Oldeyans. Has some more shoving between Gonzalez.
Temperature on this game just skyrocketed.
As yellow cards will be issued. These two teams have seen each other already earlier this season. As Wary involved. And Gonzalez looked like he got his foot stepped on. And some chatter near midfield. Alton looking to respond with a goal off the free kick here as we're in stoppage time. Gonzalez and Wary getting an explanation of the situation. Here's Ibrahimi. That one blocked and over the net. It's going to be a corner kick for the Knights.
Hey, everyone on the man, let's go. Yeah, I got here. Hey, everyone, man.
Interesting way to end the half.
As it's centered, a chance for Maurice. It'll go high and over the fence, and that's going to do it for the first half. A pair of goals for the Knights brings them to a 2-0 lead. Goals from Bogaset and Matt Nikowski. And some rough stuff towards the end of that first half.
A flurry of yellow cards.
Flurry is right. As Niagara looking to build their momentum into that second half and into their postseason game on Wednesday. They'll be on the road. We don't know where quite yet. But a productive second half so far. Niagara looking to pick up the 3 points and most importantly stay healthy throughout the remainder of this game. We'll step aside for halftime.
I'd say the strength of the program is just its variety. Whether you're looking to go radio, television, or film, there's always something for everyone. And even inside those specific streams, there's anything you could possibly want. You could direct, you could do audio, you can tape cables down if that's what you like. There's always something for everyone.
This program not only prepared me with the vast skills of editing, television production, the foundations I really need, but I think it really provided me with a strong work ethic in order to complete programs, deadlines. With live television specifically is one of those things where, you don't have opportunities to take breaks. It's really that foundation to what the real world is like in the world of television.
The program does an amazing job of preparing us for real life. Hands-on cameras, hands-on like you're in a real radio station. Through 3 years, that's massive. And a lot of programs don't offer that, but the first day you're in NC, you're in the labs, you're on the radio, you're touching electronics, you're touching microphones, you're getting to know all the technology, and it's great. They really prepare you for that real life scenario, right? So as soon as you step out the door of NC, you can go work at a radio station, you can go work at a news station and know what to expect because you've been there before.
I love the facilities that we get to work in. I love that I get to, sit in this radio lab and look at these boards and be in the industry. Every day I come to school, I really feel immersed in my education.
I find the teachers here are very helpful. They do care about everything they do. They always try to push you in the right way to do better. And as long as you put some kind of effort into your work and show that you care, they will be behind you and support you to make sure you succeed.
I love my teachers. I think that they are the driving force of this program. I think they care about each student so much.
I think one of the big things that I take away from the college is really about the staff, the instructors, the professors that work here. They really care about the students and their success, and I think that really resonated for me when I was here and also when I left here, which is one of the reasons why I like to come back and kind of give back to the students that are here now.
We've had a ton of different opportunities and great opportunities. For example, Canada Games. I had an opportunity to do some play-by-play for that for baseball and volleyball. So that was a pretty cool opportunity for me. As well as doing the college sports games. I do a lot of play-by-play for that. volleyball, basketball. And so that's a really good opportunity. Some of the opportunities that I've got being part of the program.
The 1-1. And that ball's ripped into right center field. That'll get down, and that's going to get past the right fielder and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third base is McDonald. He'll score. It's a double. And BC, just like that, is within one.
Force a turnover. Here's Stewart. Euro step to the basket. Reverse. Count it.
What a finish.
And the foul. Stewart, another turnover on Sheridan. Mitchell. Heat check. She got it. Oh my, Taryn Mitchell.
At Niagara College, our beautiful campuses and student-centered community prepare you to be career ready. Curious? Why not experience NC life for yourself? Visit niagaracollege.ca/tour today.
Do you hear that?
All those guys keep going.
That's the sound of real-world experience. That's NC Life. Apply now and start this September. Visit niagaracollege.ca/apply.
Pardon? Perfect. Welcome back to Young Sportsplex. Alex Vandenhack, MJ Graham here with you. Fights lead the Lions 2-0 after the end of a chippy first half towards the end.
Yeah, no real lead up to it either.
There was a couple of plays that got a little bit fiery, but
I think the Lions are experiencing a season's worth of frustration.
you could say that for sure as we're underway for second half action. Here's Figs. He'll get taken off the ball there from Wary, who was involved in some of the altercations towards the end of that first half. Oleans with the ball, finding Figs. McMiniman wanted the offside. He'll get it. Oleans looking for goal number 7 on his season. There's a look at Figueroa, who made his season debut here today, a part of that seniors class for the Knights. Here comes Garrett. Oleans forward to Ward is blocked. Ward with the second look, high and out of play.
Knights looking to put this game away.
DeWard with a pair of assists on the season here today, looking to get goal number 1 in the season finale. His first season here with the Knights. Here's DeWard for Figs. He'll shoot. Chance loose there for Goldians. He scores. There's number 7 for Garrett Oleans. And Figueroa will pick up the assist in his last game here at Young's. We'll take a look. It was a nice stop from Maith as he deposits and his last regular season game in the OCAA. The ex-Royal spent 3 years with the Royals and came over to NC last season. Actually scored a hat trick right here at Young Sportsplex as a Lion against this Knights team. So he's got a hat trick at home, both as a Royal and as a Knight.
Really a great job with sticking with the play.
As Oleans sticking with the play here, looking for goal number 2, centering it across, and cleared by Ferreria. Lampman giving this one away, and a chance for the Lions the other way. 4 white sweaters on Olean there, causing that turnover. As the sun begins to break through here in Welland, we had a super windy first half of the women's game, and it's turned out to be a beautiful fall day, 17 degrees here at Young Sportsplex. It'll be offside for Kyle Giovannini.
Lions making a substitution.
Bogusat back in the game after scoring his first goal of the season. Looking for Mitchell, can't get a foot on that. It'll trickle wide. Interesting. Garrett Oleans with the captain's armband on his bicep right now. No Vogel on the bench. We'll see. There's a look at it on his left arm. We'll see if Vogel comes into this game in the second half. Wouldn't surprise me if he's sitting. As it's out by Eric Wary. Juan Plata, the co-captain with Noah Vogel, not in the lineup here today. Oleans, we've talked about his character so much over this season. Never too high, never too low. And he's the perfect example of a leader.
Consistent.
Consistent. He is right, not only his work on the field, but off it at practice, his preparation, and that goes for both of the co-captains as well, Vogel and Plata. Plata more will let his feelings be known, whereas Oleans and Vogel both very low-key and kind of quiet.
Cool customers.
Juan Pablo back for Mitch. DeWard looking for Oleans. He'll stop up and shoot, and it's covered up. Oleans looking for goal number 2 on the day. No LeBron Owusu to start this second half for the Knights. Here's Isaac. Figs calling for it out of his reach. Oleans for Juan Pablo. Bogusat. He'll shoot and he'll score. That's number 2 for Bogey.
Grills is second.
So no career goals coming into today for Bogusat, and he's got a pair. We saw that in the women's game with Molly Devereaux, and good for Bogusat. He's been solid all season long. A nice pass from Juan Pablo, his first assist of the season.
It's a 200% increase.
It's Bogusat who gets on the board. And some of the minutes for these guys, like a Kyle Giovannini, Juan Pablo Chavez, Kyler Lampman. Maybe not so much Kyler Lampman, but the younger guys who haven't had a ton of playing time. This is a good opportunity to show what you have potentially for next season for Coach Frank.
Also going to the postseason, it's nice to see that the bench is also being productive.
This Knights team this year, better offensively than they were last year, but still not quite where they want to be. As Oleans is there. And here's DeWard.
If Boguset doesn't get taken out, he's on the verge of a hat trick.
See if he comes back into the game here today. DeWard and Figs both saying my bad to each other after that missed pass. The second matchup between these two teams this year. These two met in Sarnia last month with Niagara winning 4-0. As a nice ball there from Chavez, as DeWard will lose the ball there to Arenas. Kyler will take this corner kick in the 57th minute. Boguset back in the game for the Knights as Kyler Lampman took that corner, and it'll be Marshall Maith with the goal kick.
Got a couple of Knights warming up.
Vogel and Dukowski, they both played in that first half. Dukowski getting the second goal of the game. Vogel deferring his captain armband to Oleans. Those two have known each other for a very, very long time. Both from Waterdown, Ontario. Waterdown Dundas, that is. As Giovannini shooting over the fence. I'm happy that Garrett has the chance to rock that armband. It's his last game here at Young's. And he's been such a key part to this Knights team the last 2 years, and his time with Redeemer, we saw how good he was. Fortunately, the Knights were a victim of that. As Figs will spring it over for Giovannini. KG, his center blocked. Vogel set to check in. As Maurice applying pressure there. Mitchell. Vogel will come back into the game, and it'll be Lampman who will have a seat. As Oleans will give up the armband to co-captain Vogel. Oleon's taken down. He wanted the call, won't get it. As they look to spring, Figs. Lions wanted the offside. They won't get it. Figs centering. And Mitchell will be the first to it, leaving it for Vogel. Mitchell gets taken down. As is Oleon losing the ball. As attention being brought to Mitchell.
A little bit of that testiness coming back into the game.
Mitchell able to get up and walk it off. He'll have to come out of the game. It'll be Nikowski who will check in for Mitchell. Pardon me, Mitchell will be able to come back into the game after the whistle. Nikowski ready to check into the game. So a bit of a scary sight there for Mitch, but seems to be okay. DeWard will get called for a hand. It's going to be a yellow. Yellow will go against DeWard.
Some outcries coming from the stands on that one.
I didn't see much on that play.
Wait. Let it ride.
You got to remember that for Lambton, this is the end of their season, so the yellows don't really mean anything for them.
For Niagara, on the other hand, they don't want to get any more yellows as postseason approaches. Most of their players with 2 yellows aren't in the lineup today. As Oleons will shoot, as he can't believe it. He bites his jersey.
Great steal.
Oleons has probably had 4 or 5 good looks here today. Honestly, unlucky that he has only 1. Marinas taken down off the collision with Oleon. As it looked to be just 2 guys colliding. I don't think there was any intent behind it. The Knights faithful wanting a yellow. They won't get it. There's a look at Will Mitchell, who had that collision before. He seems to be okay. Arenas barking with a couple of fans in the crowd. Look at Noel Vogel waiting for the official's whistle. Arena's down that right side and out of play. It'll be Knight's throw.
Knights have been in control the whole game.
Here's Nikowski back in the game after scoring the second goal of the game. It's Oleans on the left side. Oleans with a head of steam. Oleans, he'll shoot, nearly finding that post. Nikowski will say it was deflected. Looks like it'll be a corner for the Knights as we approach the 68th minute. Oleans with a chance off the post and in. It's Garrett Oleans getting goal number 8 on the season.
We now approach a second Olean hat trick. Broken play.
Oleans able to get that one in off of the block shot as Oleans will pick up goal number 3 against this Lambton team this season. Oleans going out pretty much the best way you can in your last career regular season game. Looking to do all this and more on Wednesday when Niagara begins their postseason journey. Couple of substitutions for the Knights. Alex Gonzalez back into the game. Gonzalez involved in that altercation at the end of the first half. Looks like he might have gotten his foot stepped on. Good to see him back in the game. Mitchell looking for Gonzalez. Here's Juan Pablo.
Shoulder.
Anyone being held there, he'll go back for Nikowski. Oleans looking for Juan Pablo out of his reach.
Knights with a commanding 5-0 lead.
Commanding, to say the least. bringing up the season, scored a 9-0 for the Knights in the two matchups. Here's Nikowski looking for goal number 2 of this game. He'll get taken down. No call. Bogusat on target and picked up by Maith.
Some concern after the last game that the Knights were somewhat coasting into the playoffs, but with this game, definitely not.
This game purely just for pride, as the 5th seed is locked up, as Oldians will look for his hat trick on off the side of the net, looking for his 2nd hat trick of the season. He's got 8 goals on the season, as Nikowski in conversation with the official. And now in conversation with Arenas. Oleans will take down Mullins. It'll be a foul. Nikowski keeping this one in play. Looking to spring Gonzalez.
Simon. Watch ball. Yeah, I see him. Get tight. Good, Addy.
Juan Pablo Chavez is going to get called. He took down Musa. Wary will check in for the Lions, in addition to Stevens. Soch will come off, as well as Mullins. He'll take a long trip around. Here's Oldians. Gonzalez. Too much on that attempt. It'll be out of play and a goal kick for the Lions. Knights 15 minutes away from picking up their 3rd victory of the season, which will take them to 3-3-4 on the year, as they hold the 5 seed, awaiting to see who their opponent will be on Wednesday.
Gonna be finishing the season hot.
It'll be against the Durham Lords, as they're locked into the 4 seed, as some pushing and shoving between Chavez and Bogusat trying to break it up. A yellow card has been issued.
Nice bench. Incensed about that.
Juan Pablo gets tackled by Triani. I don't know why he was grabbing him by his leg.
Curious.
I know Chavez was involved with some altercations before, so I would assume it's just frustration built up, but I've never really seen that happen before, to be honest with you. But back to the point of the 4 seed out west. It'll be Niagara taking on the Durham Lords on Wednesday. Time TBD, as Durham drew 1-1 against Seneca. Centennial and Durham both tied for 20 points. Centennial having the tiebreaker. Here's Oldians looking for number 3. Oldians, he'll shoot! Just a couple inches wide of number 3 on the day for Oldians, looking for number 9 on the season. Last year he had 5 goals with this Knights team. Oldians tying his career high in goals last year with 5. As Gonzalez will give it up for Mitchell, just off of his foot, and can't keep it in. Oldians scoring 5 goals in 2023 for the Redeemer Royals. Had 5 last season, and now he's got 6 coming into today. 8. So up to career goal number 20. He needed 2 to hit that milestone here today, looking to get number 21 in the last 11 minutes of this game. But Oldians having a very successful career in the OCAA, both as a Royal and as a Knight. Kowski doing a good job of keeping possession and taking it the other way. Springing Oldians. Chance here for Garrett. Garrett centering. Ball. And what a stop by Maith. And it's still alive and cleared for a corner by Wary. It'll be a throw in, pardon me, as we left for Oldians. It'll be offside.
If you're Lambton at this point, just stopping the bleeding is a victory.
Lambton with 10 more minutes left in their season, and they'll head home to Sarnia following the conclusion of this match. And Niagara will go to Durham to take on the Lords. Here's Gonzalez centering across, looking for Giovannini. Chavez was there, he can't bury. Wednesday night, the Knights will make the trip down to Vasos Field in Oshawa. Which is about a 2-hour drive without traffic. And assuming the Knights and the Saints were to meet up on the western side of the bracket, that's, as it's played here by Aldean, and it'll be whistled down, but because of that tie last Wednesday between the Mohawk and the Knights, that's going to cost the Knights obviously home field, but that's a 4 or 5 hour drive to Windsor, to go take on the Saints.
That's why home field advantage is so clutch.
Well, not only do you have to make that trip, but it saves the other team from making that trip as well. And obviously hosting nationals is great and all, but you want to win that gold. As Oldeons is able to keep it, he'll get taken down. It's going to be a yellow card on Wary.
That yellow card drew some applause from the crowd,
as he's been involved in a bunch of extracurriculars all game.
One can only imagine the frustration of the Lambton team at this point.
Would not want to be on that bus ride back home to Sarnia. As it's Nikowski with the free kick, looking for Oldeons.
Right idea.
Looking for that hat trick. As Noah Di Maurizio is going to be subbed off here in his last match as a Knight, and it'll be
Knights bench doing an admirable job this game.
Kyle Sanders will check in, and he'll play the final 5 minutes and change. Here's Nikowski. Nikowski diverting for Vogel.
No foul.
Here's Bogasat looking for the hat trick off the side of the post. What a shot.
Line drive off the post. Surprised that post is still standing.
One of the hardest hit balls of the day. We'll have a look. And it was absolutely smoked. I don't think video does that one justice. As the Knights look to hurry this up, a little bit surprising considering the score and the time left in the game. As Giovannini will lose that ball, Bogaset to retrieve for Maurice.
Watch ballin', watch ballin'. Well done, Simon. Man, Addy. Get up, get up, get up.
Knights looking to squeeze in one more goal of the season.
On the lane with 3 Knights on him. His speed's been on display here today throughout this entire match here so far. Giovannini deferring for Nikowski. Gonzalez for Oldians.
Stand, right foot, right foot, right foot. Time, make.
Gonzalez trying to go back to Vogel as Wary sends it into the middle of the other pitch. As it's sent it across, Chavez looking to Barry. He's had a couple looks here today. He got his first assist of the season. As we're in the 88th minute of the finale between these two teams. Their season will come to an end. Regular seasons, I should say. The Knights will take on Durham on Wednesday. They'll make the trip down to Oshawa.
Both Knights teams heading into the postseason with resounding victories.
Here's KG. Up for Gonzalez, stopped by Mathey. Here's KG. Vogel hurrying this one up. It's Bogaset on that far side looking for Oldians.
Bogaset's still a possibility for a hat trick.
And a chance here for Gonzalez in the final minute of this one. Gonzalez will shoot and scores. Alex Gonzalez puts the 6th goal on the board for the Knights. As Gonzalez gets support from Hendricks, wearing his number 17 here today. As we'll get some extra time added on. The ending of one team's season and the road to the postseason begins. For the Knights. And that's going to do it. The 3 whistles signal the conclusion of this match. The Knights with a dominant 6-goal victory over the Lions. Getting a pair from Bogasat, Oldians, and they're getting one from Gonzalez and Nikowski. So a successful day picking up 3 points for the Knights as they'll move in and get ready for Durham on Wednesday.
Yeah, the Knights really putting to bed any notion that they might be coasting into the playoffs with this one. Even though this wasn't a game that was for any seeding, great to see the Knights crush this game with intensity.
At least playing with some pride and able to end their season on a victory. And they'll look to pick up a victory on Wednesday in the postseason where it matters, and good for some guys to get their mojo going. And it's good to see Noah DiMaurizio and even Kyle Sanders get some time in net. Haven't seen Demo in net all season long. It's been the Patty and Isaac and David Norfolk show, but Demo and Sanders getting some time here today, and the Knights without a few starters as they get ready for their journey in the postseason. Look at the Knights bench, excited for their three points as they're set to salute the crowd as Anthony Hendricks in the middle of a big smile on his face. As the Knights move to 3-3-4 on their season. My name is Alex Vandenhack. Alongside me is MJ Graham. On behalf of everyone at Niagara College and the Knights, I'd like to wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving weekend. The Knights win 6-0. The Knights back in action against Durham on Wednesday.